Alright, today we're going to show you how to install the top mount in a Kawasaki KRX. This machine already has a system in it, so I'm going to have dual radios with dual mounts in here. First thing you're going to want to do is remove the lid off of the top compartment on the dash. The top mount will sit in its location utilizing the two push pin holes and the two of the screws that come with the mount. Okay, I'll be installing a GMR45 radio kit along with a dual radio switch in the DMU for the top mount in the KRX. This will allow me to have a GMRS radio and a business band radio in the vehicle. Okay, I'm going to locate the area on the roof that I'm going to put the antenna and drill a 3/8 hole in it. Once I get that done, I can go ahead and put the NMO through the hole, tighten it down, and start running my coax cable towards the front of the vehicle. When tightening the NMO nut, make sure you use a small crescent wrench pointed up so you do not over tighten and break it. Alright, once you have the NMO in place, you can run the coax cable around the cage and down the A-pillar into the dash. I ran it down the driver's side and over to the center of the dash. I am going to shorten this cable, however, so if you're leaving it the stock length, go across the front and then down the passenger side A-pillar. Alright, next thing you want to do is drill a hole in the plastic to run your cables through and into that center mount. I used just a big unibit and drilled the hole straight through. Alright, this car already had a radio and intercom in it, so I'll still need to take out the two push pins and the ones on the back to open that top panel so I can bring all of the cabling over and into that top mount. Alright, now that I have my coax cable ran into the upper part of the dash, it's time to run all the rest of the cables. If you're only doing a radio and intercom in this upper mount, this will be all of your cables, your headset cables and everything. For my application, because I already have a radio and intercom already installed, I'm just going to do a radio 2 cable and a intercom cable that'll come up to the top. So with these, plus the power cable coming through that hole. Okay, with your cables run through there and enough length that you can pull it out and service it, go ahead and put that top mount on. So just align the two push pins on the back side, put the push tabs in, and then in the front, use the self-tapping screws to screw it down to the dash. Alright, with all your cables ran and that top mount installed, it's time to put the radio and either your intercom or a radio switch in that insert. I've got it all put in there. Radio 1 is the top radio, which is the GMR45. Radio 2 is the M1, and it's going into our 696 Plus. So what this radio switch does is it allows you to run two radios, and all of the audio from both radios will go into that intercom and into your helmet or headset. One thing good about having two radios is most of the time we run on GMRS when we're out just recreating, but when we're at a race, we have the ability to listen to the race channels and race ops. Alright, with everything all buttoned up, all the cables plugged in, coaxes plugged in, antennas on, I went ahead and put our factory KRX windshield back in the machine and fits beautifully. Thank you for being a loyal Rugged Radios customer. We really appreciate your business. I'm Steve Bouchard with Rugged Radios, and I'll see you out on the trail.